core principle, we're going to talk about having a safe and interesting environment at home. Just want to get some feedback from you guys. What are some of the things that you guys try to do to create that for your child at home?
Toys.
Okay.
Lots of age-appropriate toys.
Cool. Someone else?
I try to make sure that there are no dangerous, like, chemical cleaning solutions and different things that they might get into and drink or pour on each other or
Right.
whatever they might want to do.
Yes, safety is really important. There's a few other core principles that we'll just review and then we'll get into this first one. There's having a positive learning environment, using assertive discipline. That's a really important key core principle. Having realistic expectations, taking care of yourself as a parent. We want to have our batteries full so that we're at our best to give our children our best. So principle one, having a safe, interesting environment. And children need that. They need to know that they're secure, that they're safe at home with the people who love them. And here we go with strategy one, develop predictable routines. So some of the things that Triple P can offer are like a start routine, a stop routine, establishing a routine for waking up, going to bed. And if we can get some consistency happening for our kids, that can be really helpful with everything that we need to have them accomplish. Now, obviously, we as parents need to provide some supervision. This will help with safety and some of those things that we want them to develop and accomplish into or become. Have some interesting things to do. Growing up, I really liked Superman. He was a big part of my life. And so what would you consider, Crystal, some age-appropriate toys for your children?
Well, my son likes to color right now, so coloring is big for him. He has a swing set, which is pretty fun. And he likes to build with blocks.
Okay, right on. Those sound like some fun activities. Tips for safety. Obviously, do you let him just swing all by himself?
We do not.
Okay.
We're always there supervising.
All right, that is a good thing. Glad to hear that. So, teach your children road safety rules. You guys ever try to do a road trip with your children yet?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I have too. It is, on one end, it can be really entertaining. On the other end, it can be challenging and frustrating if you're in a car for a day or two going on a very long trip. This would just be a simple example of something that my wife and I used. We created the Mustang game. Okay, so every time that one of the children saw a Mustang, they would say, "I see a Mustang," and then whoever would get the most Mustangs would win. And when we would make a stop, that little kiddo would get a special treat. So it kept them engaged, gave them something to do, because car ride, say for 2, 3, 4 hours, that's tough for a little one. So that's just something that we can do to help. We want to make sure they use all their proper safety equipment, have their seatbelts on, that kind of stuff. We want to be safety conscious near schools. So as with my profession as an alcohol and drug counselor, we don't want drugs within 1,000 feet of a school. We want to teach our children about personal safety. And if we can give our kids the principles and the knowledge so that they can make wise choices and good judgments, that will help us accomplish our job as parents. So there are some major benefits to having a safe environment. I'm still getting used to this new PowerPoint system, as you can tell. So we want our children to feel secure and wanted. What are some things that you guys do to help your kids feel that way?
Tell them we love them and give them hugs and.
Very important. We want to make sure that they're safe. We want them to know that they live in a predictable world, that things are locked in, and that there's connections between, the important people in our life, the choices we make, how it works, and help them connect those dots. We want them to have lots of interesting things to do. So beyond the Mustang game, we would like them to have some learning opportunities to help them, use and develop like abstract thinking, let's say. The building blocks is a good example of that. Parents, Having, you know, a system in place can help you feel more relaxed. And if you know that your kids are safe and learning, would you feel better about that?
Yep.
Okay, very cool. Thank you for your time, and we'll take a few questions now.